and welcome back. So I've put my deck together. We've gone for green and white. We've got, let's see, 16 creatures and 18 land. I thought it needs the extra land because of the top end here. We've got 2 Meteor Golems and 3 6-drops as well. To help us get there, we've got a Moon Druid, a Follow the Tracks as well. So yeah, just a couple of things to find land, which we'll see how it goes. It might not be enough, but that's all we've got basically. So we'll just give this a go. We also have the Bag of Holding. It's the first time I've managed to get it, but that can draw and discard, so that could help us find our land. Okay, so we have a 2-drop. We have a couple of 4-drops. That could work. Okay, good top deck. So we found Rasaad. We will steal those fire beetles. Very nice. We could hold up mana for the Blessed Hippogriff, or we could play an Icewind Stalwart. Let's have a look at this guy. So he becomes a 3/3. Okay. I'm going to hold up mana for my combat tricks, I think. But it looks like I may have a tough game ahead of me. He's had quite a good rollout of creatures. Well, he's had 3 creatures and one with double team that I couldn't remove. Something's getting pumped up. Okay. So this might be a mistake, but let's try and double block here. Because he might have instant removal, you see. But I think this is worth a shot. Let's give Rasaad indestructible and see if it brings out some instant removal. And then we've probably lost, but we've got to try something, I feel like. That has resolved, so he is indestructible now. That's good. Okay. So now we can play a Hippogriff, who is 2/3, or the Stalwart, who is a 3/3. So maybe the Stalwart is the right call. So I've not done that badly for early creatures, but I'm just a bit outmatched by the double team and this specialized guy. So it gets double strike, I see, and that's going to get a point. So it's a case of chump block or let him through. And like a good block with everything. So he'd die to first strike and I'd lose Rasaad, I guess. But I'd take him out. Unless he has instant removal. So I guess we'll do no blocks and let it through. So yeah. I'm thinking I want to specialize Rasaad. Because I very rarely manage to do it. And we'll just drop a Gnoll Hunter, because he's only a 2/2 creature at the end of the day. We need some beefy boys, basically, to try and survive. How long should I hold the Ettercap back for? Because if he's got white, he's probably got the... I mean, he's got 5 mana. He's probably got the Ranger Squadron, or whatever it's called. The 3/4 double team flyer. Alright. We will block like that. And hope for the best. He has a removal spell. Shocker. And now, I feel cheated. So what? Oh, Patriarch's Humiliation took away the ability. Yes, of course it did. Right. What an annoying ability. Right. Well, things are absolutely desperate at this point. Ettercap has more toughness. Hippogriff is just 2/3. Will be... Yeah, I guess we'll go for the Ettercap. He can practically attack with everything, I would say, this turn. But yeah, 2 ramp cards, probably not enough. I put the extra land in, but yeah, it's not consistently going to get me to 7 mana, unfortunately. So, I could triple block this guy if he just attacks with him, but if I was him, I'd attack with everything. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this guy's coming in with 4 damage, I think. Obviously this guy's doing 3 damage. Can trade off there and survive. This guy's got menace, he's very hard to stop. Can we get value? Tell you what, the best way of getting value out of the Gnoll Hunter is to trade off there, I think. The Icewind Stalwart will actually stop 4 damage there and trade off for Clement. And we can stop 3 damage there. This guy can pump up to 4, potentially. Let's block like that. So I would take 6 damage. Let's see what tricks he has in store. Okay, that's going to do more damage. So that's 7 damage. Oh, of course. I did. Yes. Once again, I'm guilty of not reading every single part of every card. Yeah, he has a nasty little F you when you kill him. Yeah. Not the best. We didn't have the best land draw, I guess. And we got stuck with a 6-drop and 2 7-drops in our hand. And we were just facing a very aggressive rollout. Well, I'm not going to change the deck. We're going to go again. We might just draw all land this time, of course. Okay, we have a 3-lander, we have a removal spell, we have an early creature. Seems good, seems okay. Right, he has an early creature of his own, which can trade off with a Gnoll Hunter. We do not want to block it. Okay, interesting. I'll play a plains, and I will be very innocent and very cagey and not attack. Could have done Minimus Containment, I guess, on the Guildsworn Prowler. This will, of course, let him draw a card. He's got mana open, so this might be a terrible idea if he instantly removes my Gnoll Hunter. Then I would lose the Hippogriff, of course. Okay, this guy can just untap things, which isn't too terrifying. I'm going to play my Hippogriff. We're going to get stuck on 4 lands again. We might do. See if he's got a follow-up, but we might start racing. 4 damage against 3. And he's got another Guildsworn Prowler, of course. Yep, untap a land and play Pilgrim's Eye. Okay. So that's what you call a fast start. Okay, we can get to 5 land with a follow the tracks. And if we swing in, he swings back with 6 damage. I think we've got... we don't need to do anything rash. I think we can do follow the tracks, get a green land, and stay on defense. I mean, it was tempting to do Minimus Containment on the second Prowler, but really ought to save this for something more dangerous. So he's hit his 3rd colour. Okay. And we can always use the Ettercap thing to blow up Pilgrim's Eye if we want, so it doesn't feel like such a waste. Okay. Trade off a Gnoll Hunter for this, give him a card. It feels terrible. But we'll Minimus Containment. We want to buy time. We don't want to just give up our life points so easily. Oh my god. I hate people who play this card. Well, I rarely play it. I have played it. Okay, so I think we lose the Herdgorger. We'll keep this 6-drop. We'll keep this removal card. We'll lose the Ettercap. But that's absolutely brutal. That's what happens when you just give people free cards, I guess. Okay. Wow, well, that's amazing. We top decked a land. We can play a Ranger Squadron. We'll swing in with a Hippogriff as well. Feeling bold. He's got loads of cards left, 4 cards left. And he's going to cast something big. Okay, something gets tapped down. It'll be the Ranger Squadron. That's a Minimus Containment target if ever I saw one. 4 power flyer. Wow. Well, let's remember, we gave him 2 extra cards, so we shouldn't be surprised. He's absolutely rolling us over. Oh, that's nice. We can actually do both of these. We can double spell. We'll see what card we get. Land is good. And containment, the Mist Dragon. We could sack it to the Ghoul, I suppose. He probably wants a treasure token. But what do you do about Guildsworn Prowlers? I mean, you just let them hit you for 2 damage every turn, I suppose. Okay, can pop my priest. Yeah. Swing for 4. Oh my god, he got the crit. He scries 3 and draws 3. Wow. Way to go. Two on the bottom. So he's going to have some card advantage. Quite seriously. I've got this thing. We'll see if my Ranger Squadron survives. I don't have high hopes. He's got 4 mana up, including 2 black. So he could do Grim Bounty. Yep, okay, Sewer Plague puts him to 1-2. My upkeep, he goes to 0-1. Play a brand new Ranger Squadron. Gets kind of frustrating to not be able to talk without coughing. I'm trying some new lozenges today. Okay, he's a 4-4. I'm impressed. Oh yeah, you can only use it once per turn. Good point. I can double block and kill him. I'll lose the Ranger Squadron. I'll take 4 damage. Albert, oh god. More card advantage. And more things. Okay. Oh well, we've got a bag of holding. Now this isn't so bad, because we can discard a forest. I might do Gate to the Manor-born first though. Okay, Rasaad. We can make the owlbear disappear. Should be a pretty good trick. Of course, he just kills Rasaad. Gets to draw another card, but yeah. Which is not ideal. Yeah, but that is instant speed, of course, yeah. Did he get another removal card? He's hovering over Rasaad menacingly. Okay. We are attacking. Okay. So he can do 4 damage with the ghoul. I think I'm okay with taking... Okay, I could take 6 damage if I block like that. The Hippogriff can block this guy though. And then I could take 4 damage. Okay, 4 damage through. He's got 2 cards left. I have a Plains. This is pretty exciting. Now, let's see if he's got instant removal. I feel like it if he used removal, but we're going to use this ability. So, at least the Owlbear will come back as a 1/1. It will still draw him a card, I think. Maybe he does have instant removal. It's taking a long time. It does lose all abilities. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it will no longer draw a card, which is very exciting. Do I hold on to the Bag of Holding, or do I play it because I can use 1 mana? Because let's see, it will cost 3 mana to do that next turn, effectively 5 mana to do that next turn. Oh, have I already used that? Maybe I did. Yeah, I did that to get, and I got Rasaad. That's a good point. Okay, I think we're good. I think I'll just hold up this card. And I think I can swing in for 1. I think I can. I don't know. You could have... There is that card that gives haste, equipment card, so you can... Even if... I don't think these are really haste colours, but... There's an artifact that gives haste. Oh, well, there's number 3. Wouldn't you know it? It's just going to sack it, get a card. 4/4. Yeah, why not? Draw another card. Fix his mana. Come to a river. Oh yeah, that makes him unblockable. Okay, he just wins. Fair enough. Yeah, I did not think of the you come to a river to make the ghoul unblockable play. He could just keep drawing cards, keep drawing creatures to feed his ghoul. Yeah, getting 3 of those Death Touch card draw guys definitely helps. You sort of wonder, should I not trade off, just take 2 damage every turn till I can maybe use Minimus Containment on it, because it's brutal. But I tried not blocking the ghoul, and that's where that got me. We might be well on the way to another 0/3, which might be... Oh wow, I've actually got 2 removal spells and Rasaad, another removal spell. See how this goes. So, could be another 0/3. We had a good run though. We went last 3. We went 7-2, 7-2, 5-3, I think, which is all right. Maybe 5-3, 5-3. He's got a cheap creature. So do I. I've got a 2-drop. Good top deck. Okay. Oh, Priest of Ancient Lore can help me find the land. I think swing with a hunter. This 18 land deck is not finding land very easily. Oh, there we go. There we go. Speak of the devil. There's some land. Now, I could Minimus Containment. I think that's the safest thing to do on a vampire spawn. Because Rasaad is risky. Yep, that's the trade-off. Okay. We could play a Hippogriff, but I'm going to play it KG. I'm going to use the immunity. Okay. Interesting. Can he do that on his dude? I guess he can. Yes. Ah, great. So he's back. Okay. Right, I'm thinking Rasaad on the rescue of Chewinga, but then that lets him bounce the vampire spawn and it gets to cast again. Minimus Containment on the Chewinga. Seems stupid. Okay, let's Rasaad on the Chewinga. So at least he has to bounce the spawn when he kills Rasaad. But I do have a surprise for him. Oh man, well, Sewer Plague, yeah, gets through immunity. That's the bad news. You got me. But he's not going to use that, okay. Okay, my turn. It's kind of annoying, there's not much else I can do. I'm going to try another Minimus Containment and run into another Chewinga probably. Feels so stupid, but there you go. beautiful 18 land deck is, yeah, stuck on 4 land again. Wait, I've got an anti-flyer spell. Let's use that. Yeah, let's just use it. Deadly Dispute, okay, sure, why not? And Ettercap goes to the graveyard. Beautiful. Okay. Thing to do though, always do that on their upkeep phase before they've drawn, I think. So at least he's down 2 mana for the turn. Sure. Yeah, so he gets to be 8 power, and just gets to kill me in 2 turns. Cool. I get to not get to 6 land and 7 land, I guess. Well, let's see if we top deck a land. We top decked a land. I'm a genius. There we go. So that should hopefully buy us an extra turn. The silly thing, of course, yeah, wait and use the removal on the next creature that comes into play that gets flying as well, which is likely to be something nasty. That would have been good. So he's going to do something else. Specialize for 4, maybe. Gets what now? Menace. That gets minimused. Okay, sure. Right. So their band together doesn't work anymore, so yeah, I just... Oh, but guess what? I have 7 mana now. Haha! Oh, right, and that gets menace and 1,000,000 stats. Sure, fine. Wonderful, love it. We might actually get to cast Meteor Golem once this game, which is pretty awesome. Let's swing like that. Probably got another one, hasn't he? Grim Bounty, he's got removal, so he can just swing for 2. Right. Let's play an Emerald Dragon. Swing for 2. I feel like he knows I've been sitting on this invulnerability the entire time. He's waiting for me to tap out. Okay, my turn. Okay. Okay, conceded. Wow, we got a win. Didn't want to see what his next couple of top decks were. Well, we've had pretty consistent 3-land hands, which is nice, gotta say. We've got a 2-drop and a 3-drop. We might get to see some acrobatics as well, which should go very well with the priest. Okay, swing in for 1. Oh, he's getting dragons fired, okay. So if he's got another removal for this guy. Be surprised if he doesn't, in fact. Okay. Very interesting, right. We actually have acrobatics mana. Do I want to? Well, I'm hoping he uses removal on the priest first. Okay, Jaded Soul Sword, okay. Okay, we'll try this. The block. And the acrobatics. Oh, we rolled 19, nice. Comes back, draw a card, and gain a life point. And draw another card and gain another life point. Pretty sweet. Nice little hand refill. That's what I was hoping this deck could do. Right, Ettercap could be a 2/5 blocker here, or we can ramp out and have a Meteor Golem next turn, which would be quite good. Okay, to the Mana Born. Unicorn. And no attacks. Okay, everything gets pumped up. Do we want to take 8 damage is the question, or do we want to trade sort of 2 for 1? Let's take 8 damage, that's reasonable. Okay. Well, the Voted Paladin's just bigger than everything else, so we'll Meteor Golem that one. Okay, I guess we take 4 and he'll trade with that guy. We need a blocker of some kind. That can only work during my turn. Ettercap could double block. Emerald Dragon obviously dies because he has 4 toughness. Let's try the Ettercap ploy. Try and double block. Okay, I could counter that. No, I can't. I'm back, sorry. Yeah, I just got excited because I saw I could... I saw a triggered effect and I remembered, oh yeah, it doesn't work on creature-based effects. Right, so... he's building up some bodies here. I think I want to seek a non-land card with this. Oh, Icewind Stalwart, you say? That'd be good with a come into play effect, which I guess we don't have. Still, he is maybe the best option, but it means I don't have my instant speed stuff up. Defenses are down. So he's got 3 cards in hand. Both got 3 creatures. He's got something ridiculous. What does this guy do? He just steals something. Until the end of turn. Okay. What? End of your next turn. Okay. Right. We will play our dragon. And try to survive. We can sort of block a few things. And take oodles of damage. Yeah. Alright, he can specialize and sacrifice, my dude. So he's got a whole built-in thing. Love it. So I can play the Hippogriff and give up on having anyway, I can block 4 damage there, 4 damage there, 2 damage there, and take 5, 7 damage. But I could win a trade somewhere with my indestructible. So I think that's what I want to do. That's kind of, yeah, annoying and dumb. But there you go. See if he specializes before combat. He'll want to do it after combat. I would guess. So you might have a chance to kill him before he specialises, I suppose. Okay. Right. So that changes the maths, doesn't it? That was going to block him, so that means he can get 9 damage through, which is not good. So yeah, we have to make him indestructible, I believe. But then we can use him to block something significant. Oh, okay, sure, why not? What the fuck? Target creature card from your graveyard comes back, so he gets the thing that pumps the team. Sure, why not? Love it. That blocks a bit of damage, that blocks a bit of damage. We end up taking like 13. Okay, well, there we go. They can't all be winners, I guess. We've had a good run. At least we drew a decent amount of land that game. Maybe, well, too much land as it turns out. Right, add that to the decks. We successfully cast, I think, maybe 2 Meteor Golems. So that was something. Right, excuse me. Right, let's just have a little look at the deck. Maybe we can figure out why it wasn't as effective. Now, it was one of these decks where the mana curve starts at 3, so it's not super fast, right? It's got 16 creatures. Usually they recommend 17. It's got quite a few. It's got quite a lot of removal, right? I guess, which is weird because we've got a card draw card, a dedicated card draw card, and a dedicated ramp card, and we're running 18 land. It's like, how did we? And Lae'zel's Acrobatics as well. I think because we've got removal on Rasaad is like removal. I think the Basilisk is like removal as well, and the Ettercap. You know, I think yeah, we tried to blow up Lulu with that ability, and that turned out to be a mistake. But yeah, I think we could have targeted things better, but also we just felt we got overrun a bit. The guy that drew the 3, let's see if I've got one. He had 3 Guildsworn Prowlers he played, which is just pretty devastating. I don't know how you deal with this card when someone has, they just keep playing them one after the other. You can't just suck up 2 damage every turn from these things and ignore them. Yeah, definitely a very good card. So yeah, I can easily sort of go over every decision I made and say, yeah, clearly that was wrong. But no, not every decision was wrong. I quite like doing Lae'zel's Acrobatics on my Priest of Ancient Lore. I think that was quite good. That was quite fun. The out and out removal spells are Band Together, Minimus Containment, 2 of those. And that's it. So, and then yeah, the Meteor Golems are the other removal spell. So I've got removal attached to, I think, 4 creatures, 5 creatures if you count Underdark Basilisk. And I could have had even more because I could run. I had actually 2 more Rasaads I could have run, but because he's legendary, I thought probably sensible to just run 2 of them. Yeah, and it was obviously the curve is starting at 3. We've only got 2 ramp cards, and they're both 3 mana ramp cards. I thought it was very wise to go for 18 land, and yeah, it still felt like not enough land. I was getting stuck on 4 land quite often. So I don't know how unlucky that was, or if that's just, I'd have to look at the statistics, I suppose. But it didn't feel quite right. It felt like bad luck. But I felt like I got overpowered as well. I felt like I was up against decks that were just working better, that were stronger and more aggressive. That's sort of what it felt like. I was a little bit behind. My Meteor Golem plan was a bit slow, to say the least. And yeah, my removal just didn't quite find the right target. I mean, I did Minimus Containment on that vampire spawn, and he had the Chewinga, so he was able to bounce him out of there, cast it again, get the trigger again. Yep, just everything went wrong. But it was a case of I could do something with my mana on a particular turn, or I could just do nothing and wait and take more damage. I think you got to be quite brave to sort of trust in your deck and not do anything for a turn, and maybe wait till they play their next creature before you use the removal spell, and just keep taking damage. What else could I have done in this deck? Well, or in these cards. Yeah, I did have a breath weapon. I didn't have that many dragons this time. Cardum. Yeah, we had didn't have enough dragons to justify a dragon deck, to be honest. Perhaps Nero would have been a good one. Anyway, I think that's another video. Thanks for watching. I will claim my prize now. So yeah, puts me on 7,550. So I might call it a day there with the sealed. It's been quite a good run. Yeah, good luck in all your limited adventures.